in that hot sun. It's in Texas. Sun is hot. And the video, look at this. It's going to be a weird video because ain't no way I'm standing in this hot sun. So I'm going to stand there. This is supposed to be an episode of Pool Talk. But guess why it's not an episode of Pool Talk? Because my apartment community said they're closing the pool down because some kind of, I don't know, they said some kind of damages happened. Whatever. I think they closed it down probably because too many people were in it or something dealing with the sun because it is direct. Boy, they need this thing over the pool because that is direct sunlight. All right, let's get to the subject that I'm going to talk about. How I met my wife. All right, now like I told you, the video is going to be weird because I'm under this awning and the sun comes in. Look at that. Look at that. I'm doing some crazy stuff on the video. All right, let's stop being crazy. All right, it's most of the talking part. I explained this in my Kevin Samuels video, but I think it was way too long, like almost 40 minutes. So somebody who's been watching the channel for years said, asked me the question. I said, I'm gonna make a video, and they asked last week, but you know me, take my time getting this stuff because I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I just do this for fun. I wish I did this full-time, and it'd be awesome because I want to travel the world and do different stuff. But right now, plumbing pays the bills, and that's more important. Which I probably need to do more stuff with plumbing and show because I mean, whoa, there's some crazy stuff out there now. But okay, so let me get to this. Let me get to it. Just 2 minutes into the video, and I still ain't got to it. All right, so I'm gonna keep the game plan less than 6 minutes. It's like less than 4 minutes. All right, so make this simple. Came out, and people who follow me or know my business, which I put out there. 2018, met thought was the love of my life at that time. Beautiful woman. She is still a beautiful woman. Man, on the good days, man, personality and stuff, man, she just, melting. But that being said, me and her went through a very bad breakup in January to the 1st of February of 2021. We've been together since November of 2018. That being said, I went into what I feel like is depression. My doctor wanted me to go see more counseling and a lot of other stuff. And, they want to put you on medication and things like that. That being said, I talked to what I feel is my uncle. I'm just going to say my uncle because I'm not giving names to protect the innocence. And he did what was the right thing years ago. He met the chief of the tribe. He's interconnected through certain ways. And the chief of the tribe over in Africa, or how he connected to it. And he went over there almost 12 years ago, met his wife. That being said, he's been highly successful with her. Man, I got a chance to spend a lot of time with her and the family when I went over to Ghana. Look, he made probably the best choice of his life. Got 2 handsome sons. They're about life and doing what is needed in life. And I've been watching for years. My friend David, who knows, talks, man, so highly about his wife because he had been communicating with her for years. And I got out of my little depression slump sometime around March of 2021 and made a call to him. And I said, man, I need to do what you did. And he introduced me to his wife, talked to his wife, and she said, I'm going to find you somebody, but it's going to take a little time. And she went through a process, and she introduced me to my wife, Sarah. Now, there's a couple details I'm leaving out because y'all don't know me personally. So, I got to leave out some of the details. Maybe Sarah talk about it later on. But it was a long distance relationship, but that was good for me. The reason why it was good for me is because I just came out of pretty much the longest relationship of my life. And and with somebody I felt was going to be my wife, and I needed time. I didn't need to get into, any physicalities or anything like that. So it benefited me. We communicated every day. I analyzed this person from a distance. I got a lot of information. Her aunt helped me a lot. I trust the aunt. I trust my uncle. I trust the people around in the situation. And person. In October of last year, I made a choice to, hey, I'm going for marriage on this. Hey, I've done this. Look, I spent, like I told you, 2.5 years chasing one person. 20 grand came out of my pocket. I did the budget over time. I do a monthly budget. This video is over 6 minutes now. Oh, Lord. Okay. So I do a monthly budget. And in my monthly budget, I basically analyzed it since November of 2018. I had spent like 20 grand on the female before. So I was like, man, I could take a chance. I could take a chance on love. I could focus. And I started in October of focusing on her and getting over there and making these things happen. And came over for budget and put the budget together. And that was it. Her aunt, we came up with how much that I needed to spend for the wedding and stuff like that. I got tremendous amount of help, tremendous amount of help. There's some details that I wouldn't tell personally because that's other people's business, but I got a lot of help. I got a lot of help to make that happen, a lot of help. Uh, Biggest thing for me was the plane ticket and the jury. I mean, that between the two, that's about 60 to 70% of what I paid. It was huge. Um, and I made the trip. Do I have any regrets? My only regret is I wish I had this to happen in 2016 when I was on Dr. Sabi stuff for almost a year and I really slimmed down and was more healthy. And even when I met my ex, man, I was working out with brother Osman Carroll. I wish I could work out all the time. Uh, and I was feeling better. I was doing better. That's my only regret is my personal health at the time. But she accepted me for me. And I know there's a lot of critics. And boy, do I know there's critics out there because they are stupid enough to comment toward me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok. And guess what I do? If it's lightly, I mostly ignore them. Peace, health, and wealth to them, man. Hey, it takes a lot to be negative all the time. If they say something really stupid or stuff, I just block them, man. This is social media. You can do a lot of stuff on social media. But most of the time, you just got to ignore them because, man, people are going through stuff themselves. But that being said, it's one of the best choices I've made in my life. There's a lot of stuff we got to do to get her here. And just to get me back over there, I've got a game plan for life. And that's what's going on. So that's basically it. Had the best 10 days of my life being over there, really was treated good. And like I say, man, I didn't spend nearly as enough as I thought I was going to spend on stuff. But I mean, things are expensive. But like I say, when you have help doing stuff, you know, it's a blessing. And for the negative people out there, man, that's your energy you putting towards your life. It ain't really going toward me. I wish you peace, health, and wealth. But to the positive people, to the good people who think good and wishing the best benefit, and look at that. Okay, I'm into crazy stuff when I do stuff like that. I wish you peace, health, and wealth. I thank you. This has been supposed to be a 6-minute video. It's about almost 10 minutes now. And that's kind of the little simplest point of explaining that scenario. Me and her talk every day and we communicate every day. She's still the same person that I met. It's interesting seeing her, and being around her for all that time because she's a small woman, but boy, she's aggressive. She's interesting about family and taking care of business. And I respect that and I love that. All right. Until next time, I thank you for watching. Friday 24/7, 365. It's supposed to be an edition of pool. It's supposed to be, what I was calling it, pool time? Oh, so, I don't know, pool time video. I'll figure it out. Till next time. Peace, health, and wealth. I think it's this to close it out and close it.